So our contact us page is done, and that leaves one more page for us to make, which is the blog page. The nice thing is this page makes itself as we publish blog posts. So I want to show you how the blog posts work and how they appear on your page. So to get this page with a blog post, we don't want to click edit page. We actually want to just hover on new and click post. Okay, so the first post I recommend bloggers create is a welcome to the blog post. It just shows you care about the readers and you're kind of setting the tone with what they can expect, what you're going to give them, and then what your plans are. And I outline the next two types of posts you should write in our ebook at Dear Blogger, 10 Things to Do Before Your New Blog Goes Live. So that's a free ebook. I definitely recommend checking out if you want to grow the blog. So I'm just going to write, welcome to the blog, Elementor style. So that's kind of double meaning, like Elementor style is how we're going to do it, but it's also a blog about Elementor style. So that's pretty cool. And so the old-fashioned way to make a blog is just to write in your visual text right here, and you can also write text if you have like HTML to write in right here or paste in from another website, and then you can just write like you would in Microsoft Word right here. So let's walk through all the features in a WordPress blog post in about under a minute. In the upper left, you can set a heading. So if you want to include a larger title, or maybe this would be like the title of each paragraph or each chapter in your blog post, just highlight some text and you can choose a heading. Usually heading 2s are for inside the blog post, but heading 1 is the blog post title in a lot of cases. So I don't like using that. It's a good idea to just go with 2, 4, 6, or 3, 5, 7. Next we have bold and italics, so B is for bold and I is for italics, and then after that we have the bulleted list and the numbered list. To set up a list, all you have to do is put your cursor where you want the first list item to be and click list. Then when you click enter, the rest of it will become more of a list. Alright, and the same goes for the numbered list, of course. If you want to insert a quote, make sure there's some space around the text, highlight the text, and then click on the block quote. You can also left align, right align, or center text, although left align is the standard. And if you click the insert edit link, you can add a link to somewhere like Google. So it's really easy just to copy the link from wherever you are on the web, and then you can put it in WordPress. So copy and paste. If you click on the gear, you can add some settings for the link, like open link in a new tab, or you can search for existing pages or blog posts on your site and just click and create a link to them like that and update it. One of the coolest features is the read more tag, which can make it so your whole post doesn't appear on the home page, and instead you just get a read more button. So wherever you want that button to appear, you can just click on this little hamburger and it'll insert a read more link. Depending on your theme, this should work, and again, it won't show your whole post then. You can open or close the toolbar here. This is a strike through on the upper left lower section, and then there's a horizontal line to break up some text as well. Following that is the text color. Just click on the drop down arrow. You can choose a color, or you can add your own custom colors right here if you want to use them more often. Then we have paste as text. If you highlight some text from Word or maybe PowerPoint, it comes with formatting, and a lot of the times you want to use paste as text after you've copied it, so it just pastes the text. Clear formatting and special character are rarely used, although special character does come with a large set of different ways to spice up your blog post, like the infinity sign. Next, you can decrease the indent or increase the indent, although you probably won't need to unless you're really specific about the formatting. And lastly, we can undo, although I just hit Command Z, or redo, and then we have keyboard shortcuts, which will show you a little more on what you can do with your keyboard, like Command V is paste and Command X is cut. A lot of the stuff you already know, and some of the stuff you might not know. Pretty cool. To add an image into your blog post, we need to use the button we haven't covered here still, which is the Add Media button. Click on that, grab an image, and then there's some important settings. The image title won't show up on WordPress, but the caption will. The alternate text is good for SEO. It's good for describing your image. Description also won't show up, but alignment is important. If you do none, that image will just sit on top of text to the left. Right will nestle the image in text, center will put it on top of text center, and left will nestle it. You can link the image so people can click on it, and you can change the size and insert in a post. Pretty cool. Lastly, if you want to put in a video, just go find a video on YouTube or Vimeo or wherever you like videos. Go to the video page and click share, and then you can choose to either copy this link and paste it into WordPress, which will allow the video to show up, or click embed, which I like doing because it's a little bit better for SEO, and copy the embed code, and then come back to your WordPress blog post. Go to the text tab because we're going to paste in some HTML from YouTube and just paste it in. Alright, and that'll make the video show up. So you want to put that embed code in the text tab. So that's a lot of what you can do with the blog post. Blog posts also need categories like welcome and how to use Elementor. The format we don't want to mess with. Standard is good for now. Although if you find any cool tricks in formatting, definitely let us know. And lastly, we need a featured image. So that's different from the image in the blog post, and I'll show you why. We can choose this image of the puppy and set featured image. There's also an image gallery you could set up later. And we're just going to publish this post, and let's see what we made. We're going to view post now. And we can see the featured image up top, and then the image inside the blog post, and then all of the content we just created. So, nothing fancy, just a basic blog post.